So Millicent thought it would be cute to show us a place where we can celebrate, right? We can just because we can go outside and spend some time at a super cute spot in McAllen. Hey Millie, tell us what you're doing out there.
That's right, Idani. Okay, I don't know about you, but I had not heard of Just Because Day, I think, ever. But what it is it's a day for you to really, break out that spontaneous side, just do something out of the ordinary that's maybe not in your normal routine. So we looked and we thought, what would be a really cute way to celebrate the day? It's with a high tea right here at Jardín Fluvi in McAllen. So as you guys can see, I've kind of already got a little setup here because they've done all the work for you. So one of the reasons that you want to make sure you come out here is because if you don't know how to serve tea for yourself, they do it for you, okay? So they prep all the tea. The tea I have right here, this is actually an English breakfast tea. They let you pick your milk, they have honey, they have vanilla. He's preparing it for me here. And while he does that, I'm gonna actually show you guys everything that it comes with. So here's the thing, you can have either an afternoon high tea or a breakfast high tea. So this one right here in the corner, as you guys can see, it does have these little egg and I believe they're ham and cheese mini croissants. There's also egg salad. So this is more of the breakfast high tea. You've got your little breakfast options in there. And of course you've got macarons, you have lady fingers, seasonal cookies. Guys, it's just everything you could ever want. And look how cute it is set up, okay? And then we have the afternoon high tea. So we kind of drift away from your breakfast items. There are some little cucumber and dill sandwiches. There's little smoked salmon in here, some ham mini croissants, just again, everything you could ever want. So here's the other good news. You can come out and celebrate Just Because Day with your friends, maybe a couple of coworkers. If you guys want to stop by during lunch, just make a little day of it. All you need to do is DM them right now. DM them on their Instagram page. Let them know we are coming, because they do ask for a day in advance, because obviously it's a lot to plan and they want to make sure they get it right. So head to their Instagram right now, send a DM, let them know I'm on my way. And guys, there are also a lot of different teas to choose from. There's Earl Grey, English breakfast, chamomile, really everything you can want, a lot of options. So I am gonna taste this little English breakfast tea. I'm gonna enjoy my high tea. Again, they're out here in McAllen, so make sure you guys visit. And I don't want you to go anywhere, because not only do they have the high teas, they've got some delicious food here, and you and I are gonna try it for our Millie on the Move segment when we come back. Until then, Idani, I'm gonna have a little cup of tea, just because.
All right, well, Millicent's having her fun out there. We are doing the same thing in here with some custom-made magnets. I've got Evelyn with the Moment Magnet Studio, who's joining us today. Miss Evelyn, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So I want to talk a little bit more. I feel like right now, perfect time, back to school season. Like, we can already think, all right, pins for our favorite athlete, for our favorite school. But before we get into all that, tell us about how you got started doing this.
Well, as a mom, I always like to cherish all the little moments that I have with my kids. So I'm always tasting them with my phone, taking pictures, and I love to see them all the time, as well as I'm sure everyone at home too. So I thought, why not do something that I could see every day when I walk into my kitchen as I'm cooking, in my office, you know, anywhere you can put a magnet on, or a keychain, or a mirror.
And that's kind of how it got started, right?
Yes.
Just little mementos to remember our loved ones. And so it kind of grew from there. So what do we have to showcase today? Because I like that you said you have a lot of different things, so let's talk about them.
We're known for our magnets, round and square, as you can see here.
Okay.
But we also offer personalized pins. We do keychains, bottle openers, and mirrors, as well as flex magnets for save the dates or calendars.
Oh yeah, those were kind of cool, because we have like some calendars on this corner over here, and then some save the dates like you said. And so you also do this at markets, which means you got that turnaround rate pretty quickly, right?
Yes.
How quickly can you make a magnet or a pin?
We can make them within minutes.
Within minutes?
2 to 3 minutes.
Okay, so what do you say we try and make a magnet together?
Let's do one right now.
All right, so we already have our little, we're gonna try and make a Take 5 magnet. We'll see if it goes well. Hopefully it does, right? So what are we gonna do?
So first we're gonna get our shell.
Okay, does mine already have the shell?
This one goes right here.
Okay.
And then the next step you want to do is put your photo, which is your personalized photo that you receive from your customers, your guests, and then
Okay.
we do our miler. Just put it on the top.
All right.
Once we have all set and lined up, we go ahead and turn them around.
Turn them around. All right.
You grab this and press down strong,
Press down strong. Real strong is okay.
and then you turn it again.
Turn it again.
I think for this one, we have to press,
A little bit harder.
There we go.
Okay, okay. You did it the
Yes.
right way. Sorry.
And
All
then-
right.
flip it one more time.
Flip it one more time. Again.
Yes.
Okay. I hope that was enough. What do we think? Okay, let's turn it around. No, that looks so
then you
cute.
get your magnet.
Okay, well, this is not a magnet just yet because we need to add the magnet sticker. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this little magnet sticker on the back, just like that. And look, that quick, we got a magnet.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put it here. Take 5 magnets, so cute. Now, where can we find you, Evelyn? If
You
we're
can
like, I
find-
want this for my family. I want, like I said, football season, volleyball season.
We do fundraisers for school. We are a registered company, so we can also go to your events. We do
Perfect.
quinceañeras, corporate events, weddings, birthday parties. We also have our own webpage.
Okay,
We can go
perfect.
to www.momentmagnetstudio.com. Our social media on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Moment Magnet Studio.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Evelyn, for joining us. And let's send it off with the Take 5 magnet. Now, for more information, you can visit Moment Magnet Studio on their social media pages. And this weekend, we're switching things up here on Channel 5. There's no Take 5 this Saturday because Vaqueros Game Day is taking over. Join Channel 5 Sports Director KJ Doyle as he leads his sports team into Robert and Janet Backer Stadium in Edinburgh for our first Vaqueros Game Day show of the season. He's going to have a sneak peek of all the action before our Vaqueros take on the Falcons from UT Permian Basin, and the show will debut live from inside the stadium on Saturday, August 29th, starting at 10. Hearing from coaches, players, and other football experts, plus fans live. It's Vaqueros Game Day starting at 10 on Saturday morning right here on Channel 5. Now, we're already thinking about our Vaqueros' second game against some Roadrunners in San Antonio. It's UTRGV versus UTSA, and we want to get you in for free. So here's what you got to do. Scan this QR code on your screen right now to enter that giveaway. We'll be showing you a QR code until the deadline, which is tomorrow. The winner will be revealed during Channel 5's 6 p.m. newscast on Friday. Now, keep in mind this giveaway only includes 5 tickets to the football game, which, hey, that's a lot, but you'll have to get to San Antonio on your own. But best of luck to everyone who is entering this giveaway and get those V's up for the Vaqueros. And it's important to keep moving, but when it's hot out, you know, you gotta slow down a little bit more, right? So we've got some simple tips on how to help you stay active and safe in the heat. And Bend the Trend in Mission is hosting an indoor pop-up market this Saturday with tons of local businesses. You can be there on Friday and Saturday from 11 to 6 to shop, and this is happening this weekend.
What are you waiting for? It's our 72-hour sale. Hurry or you're going to miss it. Móchate, ni tú ni yo.
I'm Alice Pena. I live in Houston, and I come all the way to Charlie Clark Nissan.
Get a 2026 Nissan Rogue Rock Creek for $289 per month lease for 36 months.
And remember, we're the only ones who give you Nana's lifetime warranty and oil changes for life. Donde también hablamos inglés. And remember, if you don't see my face, it's not my place.
Nana Pau Pau.
Órale.
I made a promise to South Texas seniors to protect their Social Security and Medicare.
Mónica. Diles que sin eso no comemos.
Okay. It's a promise we must keep.
Eso se lo enseñé yo.
I voted to protect it. I'll fight anyone who tries to cut it. I'm Monica Dela Cruz, and I approve this message. Because for my family and yours, some promises you just don't break.
At Agua Dental, we make every visit a family adventure. Your kids will love coming to the dentist. Bye, Sharky. Visit us at any of our 7 locations across the Rio Grande Valley.
Hey, RGV, I'm Greg, and this is Copper. With our written guarantees, we're as invested in your roof as you are. That's why we do it right day one, never cutting a corner, and we fight for you for the rest of your life. And that's why we're RGB's 5-star roofer.
So you bought your new truck and now want to accessorize and make it your own. Come join the group of people who have come to trust Texas Tops to build their dream. Don't get caught truck naked.
Let our team build your dream.
Accidents don't just happen. It's corporate negligence backed by big insurance companies ready to deny your claim. Their lawyers don't fear you, but they fear him. A lawyer amongst lawyers with the power and respect to defeat any insurance company, any place. With Reina on your side, they don't stand a chance. Remember the name, Ezequiel Reina. Call 1-800-ZEKE-REINA.
The summer sales event is heating up at Sames Harlingen Ford. Drive home in a new 2026 Ford F-150 STX Super Crew for an incredible $379 a month. Start online at samesharlingenford.com and get driving today.
We all know we should keep moving, but when you step out into this valley heat, that can be easier said than done. So how do you stay active without overdoing it? Now I have Miss Yamilet who's joining us today with STHS. Now Yamilet, tell us a little bit more about how we should just make sure we're taking care of our body, especially in the valley heat when it's 5 o'clock and it's still 100 degrees outside.
Yes, for sure. So first of all, of course, we want to avoid the high temperature times, which would be anywhere between 10, 11 up until like 5, 6 o'clock. So it's always best if you are going to do any exercise, especially, I know it's back to school time, so kids right now practices, it's best to do them in the morning or late in the afternoon, just so you're aware of that. The symptoms.
Of the symptoms. So, and we're talking about the symptoms of a heat stroke. So tell us a little bit more about, what we should look out for to make sure that if we do see those symptoms, to head to our nearest South Texas health system.
Yeah. So first of all, a heat stroke is the most serious heat-related illness. So signs and symptoms of a heat stroke would be more brain affecting. So it'd be confusion, disorientation, altered mental status, and even seizures and fainting as well. So of course, this is a medical emergency. So immediately, the first step you want to do is call 911. And then if you feel like yourself or someone around you is experiencing a heat stroke, the second thing would be to start the cooling process immediately. So you want to take them into some shade and then start cooling down the body, whether it's with cold towels, cold water, and even ice packs.
And those are ways that we can kind of keep cool during these these very hot times of the summer.
Yes, for sure.
So what are some things, I know you said, maybe practicing in the morning, staying hydrated. Are there other little tips that we should know about just to make sure if we have to be outside during these hot hours, what can we do just to make sure that we're safe?
So number one, stay hydrated. If you are going to be doing any sort of exercise, you are going to be sweating. So you want to keep replenishing your body with water, fluids, electrolytes especially. Take adequate rest breaks throughout the time of your exercise, and of course, shade whenever appropriate. And then also avoiding excessive clothing as well.
All right. And also, I guess, listening to our bodies, right?
Yes, for sure.
If we feel tired, maybe that's a sign that we should maybe take a little bit of a break.
You don't want to overwork yourself.
All right. And so, just, again, tell us a little bit more about, I guess the importance of making sure that we're maybe paying attention to our weather and making sure, like, hey, if Tim Smith is telling us to stay indoors between these certain hours, maybe we should, right?
Yeah, and if you are going to do any sort of exercise, if it is going to be that you have to go out during those times, you want to decrease the intensity of that type of workout just for those hours. If you want to do something more strenuous, rather leave it for the morning or late in the afternoon.
All right. Well, Yamilet, thank you so much for joining us, giving us a little, some tips, on how we can stay cool during this weather, which is so crazy. So I guess just stay hydrated and keep an eye out to make sure that we're not hitting those really hot temperature zones in the valley. Yes, hot peak zones. Thanks so much for stopping by today.
Thank you.
Now, for any other health questions, you can visit South Texas Health System's website, and there's a look at their Instagram and Facebook as well. And coming up, we are taking you to the Speedway. It's muscle and high performance in Edinburgh when we come back. From suits to sweets, this mom and daughter duo has found a pretty unique way to work together. And we're getting an inside look inside their buzzing beekeeping operation and why it's become so much more than just a hobby.
While honest, hardworking Americans struggle at home, fat cat politicians in Washington are getting rich on inside information. Thankfully, Congresswoman Monica De La Cruz voted to stop it. De La Cruz's support of the Stop Insider Trading Act means those fat cat lawmakers and their families are prohibited from buying stocks, putting an end to their greed and corruption, and leveling the playing field for hardworking Americans. Thanks, Congresswoman De La Cruz, for putting us first, not the politician.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
Hey, why are dishes always getting water spots?
From Culligan.com, hard water.
Mom! Yeah. Hey, Culligan.
Heard you've got water problems. We got you covered.
Request your free in-home water test today.
In the Rio Grande Valley, community matters. And at RGV Credit Union, you are more than an account number. You are a member owner. RGV Credit Union invests right back into you with lower fees, better loan rates, and friendly service from people who live right here in the Valley. Plus, we provide tools for your financial wellness. Savvy Money and Coffee equip members with financial knowledge and skills necessary to achieve financial well-being. So whether you're saving, borrowing, or building your future, choose a place that puts people over profits. RGV Credit Union, your financial helping hand.
Does anyone know where...
Wanted to see me, sir?
Yes. I want you to find some new ways of getting cold air noticed.
Got it, sir. The latest air conditioning marketing techniques.
Exactly.
Innovation, sir. That's what we need in a digital AI-powered world.
Take the ball and run with it. Was more of a metaphor, but okay.
Call Cold Air because we care. I've got it, sir. 3 words. Hot air balloon.
So the latest techniques.
What could possibly go wrong?
You're trying to pay your rent, pay your food bill. You're trying to live. No tax on tips, overtime, Social Security. This is all common sense.
But Henry Cuellar voted against historic tax relief for working families.
But you've got the transgender mutilation of kids. Really? Look, I have an 8-year-old grandson. He doesn't know what he wants for breakfast. And you're going to go cut something off of him? Why should my tax dollars be used for that? You know, it's nuts.
Tell Henry Cuellar, vote to put Texans first, not an extreme agenda.
For most of us, 200 miles an hour is hard to imagine, but for one Rio Grande Valley driver, it is the speed of a dream he has chased since he was 14. So Joe is showing us Bailey Racing.
You heard of the saying, need for speed. Well, we're going to take you inside of Bailey's Racing to meet the man behind the business, Richard Bailey, who doesn't just have a need for speed, he has a passion for it. Let's go inside and check it out.
My favorite part's the starting line. You know, everybody's amped up.
Behind the doors of a quiet South Texas shop sits a collection built to make plenty of noise. This is Bailey Racing, where the cars may be standing still now, but everything is designed for a 660-foot blur.
We just get ourselves prepared to run down the track at over 200 miles an hour and put our game face on.
Richard wears several hats during the day, but when night falls, he trades them for a helmet. His love for racing started with his father, a street racer in the 60s and 70s, who later built racing engines and transmissions.
I do want to take a little trip down memory lane here because you told me that your dad is the one who really inspired you to get into this.
When I was growing up, we were always at the track. When I was a kid, 4, 5, 6, you know, all the way into my teens. When I was 14, 15, I stepped into a diesel pickup and I would go to the drag strip and would race in a diesel pickup, progressed from there.
But life would eventually put his racing dream in park. He stepped away for nearly 20 years, building his career, raising his children, and cheering them on from the sidelines. When they grew up, Richard returned to the driver's seat.
It's been a dream of mine my whole life to get to the top tier level, and that's kind of where we're at right now. I don't think I can go much further than where I'm at now unless I jumped into a top fuel or funny car. This is my 69 C10. Got it out of Oklahoma from a gentleman up there. This vehicle was built by the Diesel brothers. This is my 1960 Ford Falcon. I call it Tater Chip because it looks like a Lay's potato chip. Looks like it's got the rusted,
burnt end around the yellow potato chip. It is packing a punch.
How many cars would you say you have in total?
17 or 18 between show cars and drag cars.
He worked his way up from mid-4-second cars to machines capable of reaching more than 200 miles an hour in just seconds. In his last 6 races, Richard says he made it to 3 finals, earning 1 win and 2 runner-up finishes. But at this speed, 1 second can change everything. In April, Richard looked away for just a brief moment.
I was past the stripe and already at the scoreboards through the chutes, and unfortunately, my foot was already on the brake and lifted my car off the ground and sent me into the wall about 230 miles an hour.
The car was destroyed, but not his drive.
2 weeks later, I was in the Black Mustang, went 2 rounds, and 2 weeks after that, I won SwanFest. The key is jump back in the saddle, jump back on the bull, whatever term you want to use, that's what you got to do.
Richard says the butterflies never completely disappear. With 4,000 horsepower beneath him, he believes a little fear keeps a driver focused.
It seems like there's a lot of mental toughness that you have to develop in this. It's not just something you get behind and you do, right? Just like somebody goes to the gym, you have to be essentially, lack of a better words, locked in.
Locked in. I say my prayer before every time I go down the track, and everybody knows to leave me alone. Once I get in the car, got my helmet on, they cinch me down, it's radio silent.
His son and crew help keep the cars racing, while his wife and children have turned the track into a family tradition. The dream his father helped start is now one Richard can share with his own family.
When they were growing up, one played football, one played softball. Trying to get one to go to the other one's game, it was tough. Once they got out of sports and I had them both at the track, and they were both in cars, and it turned it really into a family event.
And for Richard, every race has proved that a dream can be parked for a while without being forgotten.
Anything that you set your mind to, you can do. Never quit on your dreams. Follow it, work it, and you'll get there eventually.
For Take 5, I'm Joe DeLeon.
All right, well, now it's time to take a look at that fashion forecast. Now, Sergio, are we sticking with the short sleeves again?
Well, for your fashion forecast, we're going with short sleeves again. The heat just is cranking up, and it's sticking around. For your outdoor dining forecast, we are going to see temperatures around the mid-90s at 7 p.m. It's still going to be very humid and hot, so we're going with 2 out of 5 stars. Then for 8 and 9 p.m., outdoor dining looking a little better. We're doing 3 out of 5 stars there, with temperatures still around 90 at 8 p.m., then 87 at 9. Hot and muggy conditions. No rain in sight, at least not yet, but we could see some stray showers as we get towards the weekend. Of course, we'll have that updated weekend forecast for you coming up on Channel 5 News.
The big circus is coming to town next week, and Take 5 can get you there for free. How? Well, you got to keep watching. And the Romero Castle Garden Sanctuary is inviting you to Castle Club Wednesday, where you can make recycled botanical bookmarks, use recycled material, and make beautiful flowers to create bookmarks. This event is free for all ages, and it starts today at 6:30.
Being hit by another driver is like entering a dark tunnel. Mounting medical bills, pain and suffering, and loss of work. It doesn't have to be a dark tunnel. Call me, Jay Gonzalez, a force for justice.
When it comes to your roof, trust the experts at Alpha Valley Roofing. With our industry-leading lifetime warranty, you can rest easy knowing your home is protected for years to come. We offer financing plans to fit your budget, ensuring your roofing needs are met without breaking the bank. From residential to commercial replacements and installations, we've got you covered. We provide special discounts for veterans, first responders, and educators. The Valley's #1 roofing and remodeling choice.
Alpha Valley Roofing, tough and true. Lifetime warranty just for you.
It all comes down to this play. Wait a minute, what's going on the sideline? It's Mark and Austin Payne. Looks like they're selling a car to one of the players.
We're making deals anytime, anyplace.
Regardless.
Get employee pricing and 0% financing with a new 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for only $34,995 at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and now Payne Alice Chevrolet. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Lo que tú quieres, regardless.
Being friendly isn't just a tagline.
It's the heart of everything we do. From warm greetings to lending a hand in our community, spreading friendliness goes far beyond our doors. It's more than service. It's the friendly way, and we're proud to pass it on.
All right. This is my pawpaw.
And Jimmy is my grandson.
As a Baptist preacher in South Texas, he taught me to follow the 2 great commandments. Love God
and love your neighbor.
I've tried to follow those teachings, first as a public school teacher
and now as a Texas lawmaker,
providing relief to those struggling to afford their health care, their housing, their groceries.
That's loving your neighbor.
I'm James Tallarico, and I approve this message.
Amen.
You're never going to make it in Hollywood.
No.
When life changes in an instant, you need someone who doesn't quit. Nights, weekends, always. The Jay Gonzalez Law Firm, a force for justice. Call 1-800-CAR-CRASH.
Welcome back. Well, the busy Valley sports season is here, so of course we had to talk Valley College and high school football and a little bit of volleyball. So this is Channel 5 Sports Director. I mean, you don't really need an introduction, KJ.
Always a little
okay,
bit.
always
Yeah,
an
always
introduction.
helps. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks, Adani.
So you brought something to showcase
I
today.
did bring a little bit, just because it is a new football season, so one last chance to recognize our performance last year, where we did take home the award for Best Sports Special for our Valley High School Football Preview Show. So wanted a chance to show that off a little bit one more time,
And
because
deservedly, you should.
Well, thank you. And because our Valley High School Football Preview Show airs tonight right here on Channel 5. So last year it was a tremendous show, and obviously we were able to get recognized for it from the state of Texas, from the TVNA. So happy to once again put a lot of work into that. Was here late last night putting the finishing touches on what we needed for the show. So excited for people to watch it and excited to get everybody ready for another fun high school football season in the Valley.
Okay, so what can you give us a sneak peek as to what this special is going to look like?
Well, last year we talked a little bit about instant replay, and it was really just kind of conversations, getting the ball rolling, asking coaches, do you think instant replay should be added to high school football? Last year we had a little bit of controversy. There were some calls that impacted our team in the playoffs that maybe instant replay could have helped. This year, very exciting, PSJ North was one of 6 high schools in the entire state to test out an instant replay system during a scrimmage during the preseason. So instant replay taking another step forward to coming to high school football. We take a deep look into that. There's also a Harlingen girl that's looking to be the kicker for the team this season.
Okay.
So we got the chance to interview her. Plenty more on the High School Football Preview Show. We'll get people more refreshed with realignment, just a ton of stuff. So people are going to want to tune in to make sure they're ready for Friday nights.
Okay, and I saw your live shot about that instant replay whenever you're out talking a little bit more about it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So it's also interesting to see like how much of an impact it's made from last year to this year.
Yeah.
Are there any standout schools that are going to be in this?
In the preview show? Well, we are talking about the Los Fresnos Falcons, of course. They had a tremendous last 2 years, so they're going to be part of our 2-a-day tour. We're continuing doing in the preview show.
Okay.
So we have that, and I want to make sure people know too, really all season long we're going to have weeks full of coverage. I mean, it starts with the preview show tonight, but then we have Vaqueros game day on Saturday. We turn around Sunday. We have the coaches show, the UTRGV coaches show with head coach Travis Bush. On Monday, Band of the Week voting gets started, and we also have our power poll that's airing on Monday. Tuesday's Playmakers. Wednesday is Band of the Week. Thursday, Friday, we'll have high school football first and goal coverage. So really, every day of the week, you can get some football coverage on Channel 5, and even 5-star plays on Sunday night as well. So a ton of football coverage all season long. People can make sure to tune in for all of those things as we continue to bring you guys great coverage throughout the football season.
And I'm going to slither in a little bit of Take 5 there. I think our Ace of the Week, which is where we highlight a different volleyball player from a volleyball team, is happening sometime soon too. So we'll add in that, right, for all of the sports that is happening within Channel 5. But thanks so much for sitting down, talking sports. Now, one more time, when is this sports preview show happening?
It all starts with the Valley High School preview show tonight at 6:30, so people can be sure to tune in then. And we'll have plenty more. The 2-a-day tour also continues tonight at 10. And then our high school football coverage starts tomorrow night with the first games of the season.
Oh, it's going to be a very busy weekend for you, so good luck.
All right,
thanks for joining us today.
Okay, so we definitely know the tea and the little baked goods here at Jardín Fleury in McAllen are worth it. But when we come back, I'm also going to try their food. It's going to be a live Millie on the Move. And guys, I have it right here waiting, but you got to come back to see what it is.
Accidents don't just happen. It's corporate negligence backed by big insurance companies ready to deny your claim. Their lawyers don't fear you, but they fear him. A lawyer amongst lawyers with the power and respect to defeat any insurance company, any place. With Reina on your side, they don't stand a chance. Remember the name, Ezequiel Reina. Call 1-800-ZEKE-REINA.
I'm out of screws. I'll go to Mott's. Hello. 2-inch wood screws, please. Thanks. No problem. You guys really are everywhere.
This month, save 40% on the DeWalt 20-volt 2-tool combo kit and get up to a $25 cash rebate on select GripRite exterior screws. It's the kind of savings that makes people think Mott's is everywhere.
I'm Vicente Gonzalez. I grew up in a military family right here in South Texas. Dad always said, caer es permitido, levantarse es obligatorio. After dropping out of high school, I turned my life around, got my GED, and became a lawyer. I spent my entire career fighting for South Texas families that were taken advantage of by the big and powerful corporations. I approve this message because I've always stood up for the people against the powerful, and I always will.
For over 125 years, Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing has been the name clients trust for superior commercial roofing and waterproofing solutions. We take pride in every project, delivering quality installation, built to last and performed with the highest commitment to safety. From leak prevention and repairs to complete roofing and waterproofing systems, our experienced teams provide reliable protection you can count on. When quality and safety matter most, choose Chamberlain Roofing and Waterproofing. Call us today.
La dama de los choques, la abogada de los choques. Si te chocan en tu coche, llama de día o de noche.
After the accident that left her injured, Veronica's bills started piling up. And with insurance adjusters knocking at the door, Veronica begs the question.
Can anyone help me?
Leo Wise es la dama de los choques. Call 956-ABOGADA.
Llama de día o de noche.
New episodes every week.
Millicent is back on the move at Jardín Fleury. I hope I said that right. Let's see what she's trying today. Now, Millicent, I saw what you showed us, that small piece, but tell us, what are you trying out this time?
That's right, guys. Okay, so for Millie on the Move, I feel like we've done a couple of coffee places. We've done some breakfast places. Now I'm going to show you some lunch. Okay, so we're back here in McAllen at Jardín Fleury. Today, we are going to be trying their chicken pesto panini. You guys, please look at her. Look at this work of art, okay? So I'm gonna read you what it has in here. It's a toasted panini bread. It's got pesto. It is topped with grilled chicken, and it does have some fresh heirloom tomatoes, avocado, and it's all drizzled in a sauce here with some melted mozzarella as well and some spinach, okay? Now, these little fries that we have here, guys, these are their truffle Parmesan fries, and I hope you guys can see the Parmesan is shaved onto the fries. I mean, that looks incredible. Okay, so they do also have breakfast here, and they do serve that until noon, I believe, and then lunch is 12 till 4. So, guys, I'm going to try to, ooh, it's really warm. Okay, I'm going to try to see if I can get a bite. There you go. I'm going to show you. All right, let's take a little bite together. Here we go. Wow. Okay. Oh my God, that pesto is so good. Okay, the pesto, oh my goodness, it has so much flavor in there. The mozzarella definitely melted. It tastes very delicious. Oh my God, okay, I just dropped a little piece of chicken. Look at these huge chunks of chicken that you get in here, guys. Seasoned well, everything is so delicious, and you get a good portion. I feel like you can eat half of this for lunch and be good to go. And then obviously we have to try these truffle fries, and I'm gonna get one that has a little bit of Parmesan on it, because that's the whole point, right? Here we go. Okay. You definitely taste that truffle oil. You're definitely gonna get that Parmesan in there. You know what? I know we said you should come in for the high tea, but even if you're just looking to have a really good meal for yourself for Just Because Day, I think you found it. You definitely want to come and check them out here. Like I said, they do have a breakfast and a lunch menu, and I can't let you guys leave without letting you know I love the strawberry matchas here. Love, love, love them. Highly recommend. Recommend this sandwich, recommend the fries. Make sure you guys come out and visit them here tomorrow. You do have until 4 o'clock. If you're nearby, try to come and get a little matcha at least. Make sure you guys DM them if you do want a high tea, so that way they can go ahead and reserve that for you. And again, definitely recommend everything. Idani, I'm just going to enjoy my chicken sandwich and my strawberry matcha, and I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thanks, Millie. Well, the circus is coming back to town next week, and Take 5 wants to get you there for free. So the Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey, have several high-flying action shows scheduled from September 3rd through the 6th at the Burt Ogden Arena, and you're getting the chance to see all the acrobatic action for free because we're giving away more tickets right now. Here we go. Call the number on your screen right now. That's going to be 956-973-5002 and say the keyword, which is showtime. The first caller with the right word wins. It's that easy, and good luck to everyone who is calling right now. But remember, one winner per household. Good luck, guys. Coming up, it's back to school time, and we have to make sure to pack that protein. But it's actually not as difficult as you think. So some meals for back to school season is next.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what they deserve. We're right by your side no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
We worked hard and all our lives.
We're getting older.
And we deserve a little extra money in our pockets. No taxes and Social Security. It's a great help.
We're starting to fix our house.
But Gonzalez voted against tax cuts for Social Security recipients.
Vicente doesn't see us. We're certainly not rich around here. He had other priorities. Spending money on gender transition. I wonder really where his values are. I don't understand that.
Tell Vicente Gonzalez, put seniors first, not the radical agenda.
Summer just got a whole lot better at Sames McAllen Ford. Get behind the wheel of a new 2026 Ford F-150 XLT and take a massive $12,000 off. Big truck, big summer savings. Start online at SamesMcAllenFord.com today.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, we have.
What is your verdict?
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
Silence wins cases. Remember, talk to us, not them. The Rene A. Flores Law Firm.
South Texas. We are mothers, fighters, abuelos, entrepreneurs, the hardest working people in this country. And we deserve a leader who fights for us, like we fight for our families, not a corrupt politician who's loyal only to their party while costs skyrocket and families are torn apart. I'm Bobby Pulido, son of a migrant farm worker, father of 4, 100% South Texas, and I'll stand up to anyone who makes life tough for us. So I approve this message.
From sealing and waterproofing your brick to lime wash finishes that give your home a timeless, natural look.
From repairs to full repaints, we make Stucco homes look brand new again.
We're Armored Painting,
veteran owned and proud to serve you.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what they deserve. We're right by your side no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
This interview opportunity is provided by National Cattlemen's Beef Association, a contractor to the Beef Checkoff.
Back to school season means busy mornings, packed lunches, and lots of snacking. So how do we make sure that the kids are getting the nutrition they need? Well, new dietary guidelines are putting a bigger spotlight on protein. We're making it a little easier and a lot more doable. Now, joining me is registered dietitian Amy Goodson, who's here with some family meal ideas to get families ready with more protein on the plate without making meal times a chore. Now, Amy, welcome to Take 5.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, Amy, let's talk protein. How much more protein do the new dietary guidelines for Americans recommend?
So the new dietary guidelines for Americans are really recommending that people prioritize whole nutrient-rich foods, including high-quality protein like lean beef at their meals. So amazingly enough, it's about double the amount that what we once told people. And this is really reflective of growing evidence that says that we actually need more protein than what we once thought. And this is because protein is essential for helping with growth and development of those kiddos, for muscle maintenance, satiety, recovery after exercise, as well as overall metabolic health as we age. So an easy way to think about this is making 1/3 of your plate high-quality protein like beef at each of your meals over the course of the day.
Okay, now let's talk beef. Why is beef the protein to look for when we're grocery shopping?
So beef provides protein, we all know that, but a lot of people don't realize that it also provides an additional 9 essential nutrients, including iron, zinc, B vitamins, and choline. And these are going to be essential for growing, for learning, as well as active lifestyles. And Idani, the other thing I like to tell people is that people love the flavor of beef. So when we think about it, they're grilling burgers on the weekend during football season. Maybe they're doing Taco Tuesday during the week. So you can really use beef in a lot of different ways during that busy back to school season to help fuel your family with protein, but as well as get in some of those other additional nutrients.
Okay, now I see the different meal ideas that are laid out. Are they all helping with hitting that protein goal? Oh, and is this like a breakfast, lunch, and dinner look?
Think beef, breakfast, lunch, dinner, lots of creative options. We think about it at dinner. We don't always think about it at other meals of the day. So I'm going to help you here. So for those busy back to school mornings, I love these egg and shredded beef brisket quesadillas because they are going to be savory, they're satisfying, and this is a great way to use your leftover beef from dinner one night, throw it into a protein-rich breakfast for those kiddos. And if you're in a hurry and on the go, just put these in foil. They can easily eat them as you're driving to school. Now, when we think about lunch and lunchbox time, a lot of people think, how would I get beef there? Well, roast beef bistro sliders are the perfect way to do that. Little sliders for kids are going to be fantastic. Even teens like sliders. You can obviously pair these with lots of other nutrient-rich foods like colorful fruits and veggies, whole grain crackers, trail mix. The goal is to get a variety of nutrients with that protein into a colorful lunchbox. And then for dinner, one of the things I like to encourage families to do is to batch prep and cook their protein on the weekend. And one of the easiest ways to do that is with lean ground beef. You can whip this up on a Sunday, and then during the week, throw it into tacos, throw it into pasta sauce. Or another creative recipe is this beef and vegetable fried rice. This is a simple and affordable way to help families get that nutrient-rich protein on their plate at each of their meals and snacks to fuel their family during this really busy back-to-school season.
Perfect. So beef for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, if anyone has any questions, where can they go?
You can visit beefitswhatsfordinner.com for these recipes and others, and lots of tips on how you can really help fuel your family for the busy fall back-to-school season.
All right. Well, thanks, Amy, so much for joining us today to talk all things nutrition just in time for back-to-school season. Coming up next on this week's Made in the 956 Extra, we're talking about an artist from McAllen.
That's right, and we're going to give you the extra coming up.
The best part about buying from Clark isn't just driving home in a great vehicle, it's everything that comes after. As a Clark VIP member, you'll enjoy employee pricing on oil changes for life, savings on repairs and accessories, complimentary tire repair, concierge service, priority loaners, insurance services, and extra help if you ever need collision repairs. Because at Clark, our relationship doesn't end when you drive away, it begins. Clark Auto Group. It's simply better when we're family.
When big trucks lose control, they can leave a path of mayhem and destruction, wreaking havoc on the innocent. The Law Giant won't stand for it, and he's here to put a stop to the chaos. fully invested in every case, the Law Giant is ready to fight, ensuring nothing stands between you and the maximum compensation you deserve. Because when we win big. Call the Law Giant today at 956-9000000.
Mega Furniture Labor Day sale starts now. It's time to bring home the furniture you love and save big. Find the great deals and save up to 50% off on select styles on living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, and mattresses. Plus, get 0% interest for up to 60 months. At Mega Furniture, you get bigger savings, amazing selection, and interest-free financing. Why wait? These offers are for a limited time. Nobody can beat us. Mega Furniture Labor Day sale starts now.
First as a public school teacher,
and now as a Texas lawmaker,
providing relief to those struggling to afford their health care, their housing, their groceries.
That's loving your neighbor.
I'm James Tallarico, and I approve this message.
Amen.
You're never going to make it in Hollywood.
No.
At Square One Dental Implant Center, we believe you deserve the smile that brings out your greatest confidence. Our doctors and staff use the latest technology to restore your smile permanently in less than 24 hours.
I went in at 6 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the afternoon. I had a new smile, a new set of teeth, a new chance on life.
Give us a call to schedule your same-day transformation and let us help you get your smile back to square one.
Made in the 956 Extra is supported by Bert Ogden Auto Group.
All right, guys, another Wednesday, another Made in the 956 Extra. Now, Javier, thanks so much for joining us again.
Thanks for having me. Love to be here.
All right, so let's talk about who is this week's Made in the 956.
So this week we are talking about a local artist. Her name is Maddie Gonzalez. She is from McAllen and graduated from Sherryland High School in 2012.
Okay.
So pretty cool. Okay. Now, she's always had a passion for comics. Have you read comics or are you into them?
I'm into like the Superman comics.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Right?
Those are pretty cool. Well,
okay.
She turned that into a career, right? Her love for comics. Maddie has published a graphic novel alongside author Madison Porter Siddell. The name of the book is Tiffany's Griffin. And of course, Maddie has also worked on graphic novels for R.L. Stine.
That's so cool.
Pretty cool, right? We grew up kind of reading them, you know?
Yeah.
So pretty cool. A lot of people at schools usually read that for class.
Right. That's when I think of R.L. Stine, I think of like the iconic Goosebumps.
Yes.
So knowing that her name is attached to this like amazing company is pretty cool.
Yeah, and those are exactly the books that she's doing. The
really?
Goosebumps. Yeah.
That is so cool.
So yeah, pretty cool to see that in action. But of course, we're here to talk about the Extra, and the Extra involves the Valley's growing art scene. So check it out.
Okay.
I try to keep an eye out for more art and creatives that are coming out of the Valley all the time, just because it was a little difficult for me growing up to find a lot of spaces for art, but that's only growing all the time.
So yeah, the art scene here in the Valley is growing, and I don't know if you guys have gone out there and seen, you know, that art scene just explode, right?
It is. I think actually yesterday we just showed a story about a mural artist. Like if it's not a mural artist, it's someone who draws, an illustrator. Like,
yes.
There's always little ways that someone shows off their art, and it never surprises me because there's so many amazing people in the Valley who are artists.
Yeah, and of course there's art walks that happen in Brownsville and McAllen across the Valley, and it's really nice to see that and to see all these murals like you were talking about.
Yeah.
And you know, she talks about that. She talks about not having that opportunity when she was growing up, and now to see that here in the Valley is just incredible. And it's nice to know that, you know, the Valley isn't just about coming here and just you know, going to the zoo or going to the island. It's also about checking out our awesome art scene.
Our local art. So remember, next time you see a mural or any other type of art, just appreciate the work that was put into it because there's so much talent right here in the Valley.
Definitely.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today and sharing some extra.
Thanks for having me.
Up next, we're meeting a mother and daughter duo who take to the Beehive. We're checking out what all the buzz is about after this.
I'm attorney George Rubio. Have you been injured in a car wreck or injured in a fall in the store? You need my help. Call me now. We can come to you. So if you live in Rio Grande City, Mission, McAllen, Edinburgh, Weslaco, Harlingen, Brownsville, or anywhere in between, don't wait till it's too late. Call me now for your free consultation.
At Pueblo Tires and Service, we understand times are tough, and that's why we're helping families during this back-to-school season. It's easy. Follow our Instagram account, check out contest details, and enter your chance to win. The winner will be selected on August 31st. Shampoozy, get my little.
It's nice to see a friendly neighbor in our community. At AC Villarreal Family Dental, we're more than just a dental office. We're your neighbors. We prioritize your health and comfort above all else, offering honest advice and personal care tailored specifically to you. We take pride in serving RGV families across generations and are committed to keeping you smiling with gentle, reliable care you can trust. Come see why so many local families choose AC Villarreal Family Dental. Give us a call to book your family's visit today.
I made a promise to South Texas seniors to protect their Social Security and Medicare.
Mónica. Diles que sin eso no comemos.
Okay. It's a promise we must keep.
Eso se lo enseñé yo.
I voted to protect it. I'll fight anyone who tries to cut it. I'm Monica Dela Cruz, and I approve this message. Because for my family and yours, some promises you just don't break.
Hey everybody, Charlie Clark from Charlie Clark Nissan. You want to know what your vehicle's worth? This Saturday, August 29th, we have a company called ACV who's going to do an online auction for you. And what we're going to do, you're going to be able to put your car through their auction and have hundreds bidding on your vehicle. So this Saturday, the 29th, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., 3500 West Expressway 83, Charlie Clark Nissan. Orale, ni tú ni yo, mochate.
Nana, pau, pau.
Orale. Mwah.
Storms don't wait, and neither should you. If your home or business has been hit by a storm, your insurance company should step in to help. But often, they deny, delay, and underpay. At the Omar Ochoa Law Firm, we fight back. We help business owners with hail damage, wind damage, business interruption, and much more. Call the Omar Ochoa Law Firm and take your first step toward recovery.
All right, it's about time that we meet a mother-daughter duo who are talking about all things beekeeping. Let's check it out.
Whether it's an abandoned house or a tire, honey.
Looking for the queen, checking the colony, and trying not to make anybody mad.
They're gonna be mad no matter what we do.
Well, they're women, so.
Okay, so even bees have a little attitude, but hey, can you blame them?
More nectar and honey. Bees have really evolved for their stinger to bother one animal out of all the animals in the animal kingdom. That's humans.
And while the buzzing from a swarm might sound terrifying to most of us,
Some people do not like that sound. It bothers them. To me, it's very calming.
Yeah.
They're not grumpy at all. They're just, hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Yeah, these bees are a little grumpy.
bees tend to colonize in places they definitely shouldn't, like inside a wall.
You see them now?
But that's where this duo really gets to work.
They're not in this wall. They're on the outer wall. But the hive that we're going to remove is inside here. Let's start with yours.
And they've got the tools they need to make it happen.
It prevents them from being able to communicate with each other. So the smoke, I mean, you can smell it right now. It's, you know, the only thing you can smell anymore.
And in case you're wondering, no, they're not taking home a jar of honey after every job. Because when you don't know what a hive has been exposed to, or what's around the property, that honey isn't exactly something you want to put on your morning toast.
Bees are lovely little creatures. They're important. They make us feel good, you know, just to see a happy bee on a little flower.
That passion has taken this pair all over South Texas.
So it's really awesome. We get to go all over the Rio Grande Valley.
And from the way I see it, it looks like the most entertaining part of the job for these two is doing it together.
I love my daughter, but I tell you what, there are days I'm like, kid, you need to go away. But we work together very well, and I'm very surprised because I'm very outgoing, and she's like, Mom, chill.
It's a partnership that works even if there are occasionally a few buzzing disagreements. But for Dawn, the dream is bigger than simply rescuing bees. She hopes one day their education and prevention efforts mean fewer people need to call them at all.
I always tell people, if the valley becomes the world's safest place to not get bees and you guys put me out of a job, that's fine. I can go frolic and take photographs of bees instead.
Sometimes the best rescue is the one you never need. And when Dawn looks back at that stay-at-home mom who once found herself staring down a trash can full of bees, she couldn't have imagined that moment would lead to now.
When the sunflowers are blooming, oh, I know it. I don't even have to see the flowers. I can see it in the honey and in the pollen.
The things that I have gotten to do with my children, my daughters, and my husband is just absolutely amazing. I'm like, you never know what gifts you get for helping somebody. And I have this amazing career now with my daughters.
For Dawn and Devin, every job is another opportunity to save a little bee's life and to give these little pollinators a chance to keep doing what they do best for our communities. And for this mother and daughter duo, that's sweeter than honey. For Take 5, I'm Brandon Rubalcaba.
Well, that is going to do it for us today. Thanks so much for taking 5 with us. Now we'll be back tomorrow with more stories, people, places that make up the 956. Now let's take a look at what Channel 5 News is working on for you this evening. Hey, Christine.
Hi, Adani. Here's what we're working on for Channel 5 News at 5. A federal judge in Brownsville has rejected a request to keep ICE agent Christian Castro jailed past tomorrow. He is wanted in Minnesota for a non-fatal on-the-job shooting that happened when he was working there on assignment in January. Happening now in Edinburgh, authorities are investigating an officer-involved shooting. It happened in a neighborhood near the west side of the Ebony Hills golf course. We have a crew out there talking to investigators. The latest coming up at 5. Hot and humid on this Wednesday afternoon. That is the view of the sky here in Weslaco. Stay with us. Your complete First Warn 5 forecast